back to another video. I hope that you guys are doing well. I am in downtown Toronto. As many of you guys know, I've been here for a few weeks visiting my family, and I thought I'd bring you guys along for my day. I'm meeting up with a friend in about 2 hours, so I have some time to kill, and I came back to my old stomping grounds, which is downtown Toronto, Yonge and Dundas at the Eden Centre, for any of you guys who are familiar with this area. I'm just gonna do some window shopping and just show you guys around in case you're curious to see what Toronto looks like. Back there is my university. I actually went to university just right here, so I was always in the middle of the action. Guys, this was my university, downtown Toronto. I went to the Ted Rogers School of Management. This is the building I walked into for 4 years, and I got my Bachelor of Commerce here with a major in law because I thought I wanted to be a lawyer. And yeah, I really liked it actually. It wasn't an authentic university experience because I never lived in a dorm, but I really liked being downtown and being near the Eden Centre. It was pretty cool. These are the doors I walked through. Crazy to see. And once I slipped going in because it was super icy and I made such a fool out of myself. I thought I'd show you guys around. I hope that you enjoy this type of video. Let me know if you do. Hopefully you can hear me because this is known to be a super noisy area, but hopefully the audio is okay. And if you do enjoy these videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I just want to show you some of Toronto, some of my hometown, where I came from, and let's see what we get up to. So I went through the mall. There wasn't really anything that I wanted. Don't really need to be spending any more money right now, but yeah, nothing caught my eye anyways. I'm just trying to chill out for a bit. I'm sitting by Old City Hall, and I'm gonna meet up with a friend really soon. We are going to go to, let me find the name because I've never actually been here. It's called Chef's Assembly Hall, which I think is a food court style place where you can get really good food, so I'm very stoked about that. But I thought I would take this opportunity to talk to you guys about the reverse culture shock that I have been experiencing since I got here. I mentioned this in my last video, how I was just noticing so many things, and so many things were shocking me about Canada. And I hate to be like one of those people like, oh my god, I've lived in Europe for so long and I forgot what Canada is like, because that's a bit ridiculous. Like, I've lived in Canada for the majority of my life. Wait, loud truck passing through. But I have lived in Berlin, in Germany, for almost 5 years this coming January. So I always say that, of course, your mentality, you know, the things that you get used to change. So I've definitely experienced culture shock. I'm gonna start off by saying number one thing that still shocks me every single day, and I've been here almost for 5 weeks now, is how nice people are. I remember when I moved to Germany, or even when I tell anybody in Europe that I'm Canadian, everyone's like, oh, Canadians are so nice. And I'm like, yeah, we're cool, like, we're nice, I guess. But honestly, you guys, Canadians are so nice, especially customer service people. Oh my god, everyone is so nice, so helpful, so welcoming, and I'm totally shocked by this because if you know anything from my past videos, I constantly talk about how terrible the customer service is in Berlin, and I just got used to that way of living, you know, of getting stare downs from the employees not being helpful. But here, people will literally go out of their way to help you and just be very genuine when it comes to it as well. Sometimes in stores you will get disingenuous salespeople who just want to make a sale or get commission, but I've experienced a lot of really genuine customer service and just really genuine people here. For instance, we were in Montreal recently and we went to a bagel place. You know, Montreal is known for bagels, and Josh messed up my bagel order, and the guy was like, oh, no worries, I'll just change it for you. And I was like, are you sure? Is that okay? He's like, yeah, no worries. And he gave us a free bagel, and then he changed my order to make it all right. And I was like, whoa, that would never happen in Berlin. First of all, in Berlin, I would never think to complain about the food, truthfully, because I know it just wouldn't lead to anything. It would just be a bad scenario. But here, it's not a problem. You can complain about your food and people will still be nice about it. So I totally understand why people say Canadians are so nice. I never really understood it, but now I totally get it. The other thing I wanted to talk about is conversations that I've been having with friends lately, and more importantly, anytime I meet up with somebody who I haven't seen in a while, they always seem to ask me about my job, my career, what am I doing now? This seems to be a very common conversation here amongst people when you get to talk to somebody. And this is just something that definitely shocked me, because in Berlin more specifically, and maybe across the rest of Germany, you guys can let me know if you do live in Germany, people don't really talk about this. They don't really care too much about your career and what you're doing, and you know, how your career has progressed since you've last seen them. It may be something that comes up in passing, but it never becomes a focal point of conversations. But it's definitely that here. And I was just like, oh, like, that's a weird question to ask somebody. Like, let's talk about something else, you know? Who wants to talk about work and careers when you're just trying to chill out with friends? But here, it's a super popular question to ask. The other reverse culture shock that I've had is definitely just, first of all, the amount that people eat here. You guys, the portions are definitely big here. I was not prepared, and I've been here for 5 weeks, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been eating everything that I want. Anything I can get my hands on here that I can't get over there, I've been consuming it. But the portions are so much bigger, and I've barely been doing any walking because I either drive everywhere, or I pretty much drive everywhere, or I take the train sometimes, but I'm not really walking that much. And I can definitely understand why people here, especially, you know, Canada, US, suffer when it comes to obesity and being overweight, because the portions are massive. People don't walk places really, and there's so much good tempting food, like so much junk food and processed food that looks delicious and you definitely want to eat. So yeah, it's been a shock for me, because before this was so normalized to me, you know, just bigger portions were normal, eating in excess was normal. But now I'm so not used to it, because in Germany the portions are much smaller. The EU has really tight regulations when it comes to the way food is made and processed food, so typically food tends to be a bit healthier there. Of course, you know, you can go overboard, but there's a lot more restrictions compared to North America. Also in Germany, I walk everywhere. I don't have a car. I take public transportation. I walk anywhere I can. I love walking, and I've just not been doing that here as much because it's just not possible. The distances are way too long, and especially because when I stay with my parents, I live in the suburbs and you definitely need a car. And even then, you know, if you live in downtown Toronto, people still tend to drive a lot. So yeah, that's been a shocker. And what else? Yeah, I would say those are the three major things that have shocked me. I've definitely been having a really nice time. I feel like I haven't taken a true break like this in a long time. Especially with the pandemic and everything, I really needed time with my people, with my family, and it's just been really nice to kick back, relax, eat a lot, see friends, make those connections again. So it's been really, really nice. Sorry for the uploads if they've been a little slow, but I really hope that you guys are having, you know, a good end of summer. I guess we're now in fall, but I hope that you guys are having a good one, and I hope that you can stick around with me even though I've been slacking a bit. I'm definitely a lot more active on Instagram, but I will definitely be posting so much more when I go back to Berlin. I want to make a lot of videos for you guys, a lot more personal videos too, not just always Germany related. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. Let me know if you want to see anything specific from me, leave it in the comments below. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this little day around Toronto and just learning about these reverse culture shocks. I might get some clips when I'm with my friend. I just don't know how comfortable she is being on camera, and I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, but I'll try to get some clips here and there. But thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys all in my next one. Tschüss!
1, 2, 3. So close to